Hi, this is Eric Martin with Board Game Geek. I'm here with Chris Wilson and Scott D'Agostino from WizKids with a run-through of some of your upcoming releases.
These are coming out over the course of this year.
Yep.
And we just have 4 of them that we want to show, not to do necessarily give you a little description of the games, just so you can take a look for them on BGG. This is our Star Trek theme game called Galactic Enterprises. Deep down, everyone's a Ferengi. And you want to sell as much product, gather as much product, corner the market, undercut your competitors. It's a game where, imagine each of us have a store on the promenade of Deep Space Nine. We are all Ferengi store owners. We are going to, basically each round has a market phase where you're going to bid on different products, goods that you have. And then there's a price fixing phase where we're all going to decide what we're going to sell those products for. But of course, you're going to try to, it's table talk and agreements, and then you're going to,
maybe a little backstabbing.
And then the amount of gold-plated platinum that you get from your sales depends on where you were, and if you had the highest price, the lowest price, middle price, or if you tied. If everybody agrees, there's bonus. If one person gets the absolute lowest price, there's a bonus. But if there's ties and things, you don't get those bonuses.
Okay.
So, Doppelgänger. Doppelgänger is a social deduction game. You are playing as heroes that are going out adventuring on quests, defeating monsters. But half your party is taken over by doppelgangers, and you don't quite know that. So you're trying to suss that out during the course of the game of who's, if you're a hero, who are the other heroes, who are the doppelgangers, vice versa if you're the doppelganger. And the leader of each round is going to send people out on quests to defeat monsters.
Okay.
There is a draw mechanic from a bag with black dice and white dice. White dice will help damage the monsters that you're help defeat the quest, whereas black dice is damage back to the party.
Okay.
When you draw those dice secretly, then you reveal which dice you're going to roll that's either going to help the quest or hurt the party. So, of course, if you're the hero, you're hoping to pull the white dice and roll those. If you're the doppelganger, you're going to want to roll the black dice.
Right.
There is there's different items that you can collect during the game that can help you as well. And then each group either wins if one of the heroes dies, the doppelgangers wins. One of the doppelgangers win, the heroes win. And then there's also, as you go through quests, you're revealing different items. If you collect the set of good items before you collect the set of bad items, then the heroes of the doppelgangers win.
Okay. It's a little different with the dynamic of only one person needing to die out of a party, and that's a loss.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's really...
The damage mechanic is you get to trade damage to the party is passed around the table. So I would choose one person to give one of the damage to, then give the rest of the damage. That player gets to pass one to another, and you pass around the damage. So you're trying to distribute the damage, either
but you
to
don't know
prevent
who you
people
were necessarily distributing it to. So.
Right.
Okay.
All right, so Fungeon Party, that is a fast-paced quest completion game where the point where like a run-through could be as short as 3 minutes. You pick up a stack of quests and you can remove, it's at least 6, but you can do more. Each card you take adds 30 seconds to a timer. Each player that plays then takes a role of like a standard dungeon party, like a paladin or a ranger or someone along that way. Each one of them has their own unique ability and their health. Someone says go, flip over the card, and everyone takes their 5 dice and attempts to do the quest that's on the card. And that's anything from balancing everyone's dice on your head or bouncing the dice into the box, or some of them are like math equations where there's a black dice that's like the monster, so you have to roll a monster, and that's like a number that will be on that, match it, or make a math equations like everyone roll their dice, it has to equal 12, and you're fast-paced trying to make the problems together. So you complete the quests as you go along that. Anything that's not completed is okay, but if you're in the middle of a quest and you don't complete it, it's a penalty, so everyone starts losing health. The stuff that you do complete is experience towards your guys, so you can get more health, you can get your abilities back again, and it's just, like I said, really quick, fun way to play. You mix them up, and the dungeons are always different that ways.
Okay.
It's part dexterity, part puzzle.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of quick thinking. A lot of that.
Okay.
And then the last one we have here is Endless Pass. You take the role of a Viking. It is a competitive game, competitive card game. At the beginning of your turn, you draw cards from the pass, and within that deck are monsters and items. Anytime you draw a monster, it gets played in front of you, and you have to find some way to deal with it, which would whether be hitting it with a sword, or blocking it with a shield, or evading it, or throwing an explosive at it.
Okay.
If you kill it, great, you earn glory. The goal is to earn 10 glory and survive your turn. Then you're like the winner Viking. If you manage to avoid or deflect the monster, it then gets passed on to your opponent. So before they even draw from the pass, they already have a monster or two in front of them.
Okay, so you'll have an ever-increasing horde
Yeah.
that's shifting around.
And it's really fun to pass a lot of them to the next
Yeah,
person.
you just start overwhelming one person, and then they have to figure out the best way to use their cards.
Okay.
In addition to that, after you kill all the monsters in front of you, if you still have cards, you can actually attack a fellow Viking to take either glory or health from them, because you're a Viking. That's what you do.
Okay.
And it burns cards from their hand.
Yeah, so
when
that
it
way
comes
they can
back to
hurt
their
later.
turn, because they don't redraw until the end of their turn.
All right. Okay, there we go. And this is some through August 2018?
We have April, June. I believe this is August, and this is like September, October.
September, October. Okay. All right. Thank you guys very much
Thank
for the
you.
overview. Some of the titles coming from WizKids. You have a lot.
We
Yeah,
do have a lot.
Yeah, we do.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.